you've seen before. I mean, you've seen Bluetooth speakers before, but you've never seen them like this. And this is a brand new brand, a brand new guest, a brand new product. I love it. And excuse me, this is Marcus Buckler. Marcus, how are you?
It's a privilege to present with you today.
Choked on my own saliva. This is such a cool piece because you can give the gift of a Bluetooth speaker that's easy to hold in one hand, but sounds amazing. Marcus, the first thing I want to start with is the brand. How do we know we can trust this brand?
So you can trust this brand because Klipsch, as it's pronounced, has been around since 1946. It's known as the legendary American audio brand. So the idea behind Klipsch from the founder, Paul W. Klipsch, was to bring the power, detail, and emotion of a live performance into the living room. And we've been doing it for a very long time.
Yeah, and they really have. This is just the first time on QVC. Now, when it comes to the speaker, I do want to tell you, it's $119.98. Brand new, yet you're getting a sale price. So we're saving you $30. Normally, this will price right around $150, and we're at just under $120. But the bottom line is, how does this sound?
It sounds fantastic. So one of the things our viewers should know, if you've not heard of the brand Klipsch before, you've probably heard of the performance because we are featured in almost half the cinemas here in the United States and about a quarter of the cinemas worldwide.
Wow.
So we're known for performance and volume. These are very easy. It's a simple power up and you should hear a chime. Hold the button down. There we go. And now we know.
What does that chime mean?
So that means it's on. Next, if you zoom in, is our Bluetooth button. I push that down. Bluetooth is on, and it's a simple connection from your phone, which is important. There's a lot of products out there today that require some setup, or you need an app. And I will tell you this.
Yeah.
I have a lot of speakers at home. My wife does not like all of them. She loves this one because it is so simple.
Yeah.
So we pull it up. It'll say Klipsch Nashville, we connect. You hear that chime, that means you're connected. Next, hit play, and we are listening to music just like that.
Now, can you control the volume both on this as well as on that?
You absolutely can.
Either way. And here's the part that I thought was amazing. The sound is coming out of both sides. Why is that?
So we wanted to make sure at this price point, we absolutely crushed it. So we want to make sure we could fit every single feature a customer could want into one product. So we have speakers in the front side and on the back side. So when we think of a use case, my favorite, I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. My favorite use case for this comes from my mom. She loves this speaker. She says it's her favorite because when she goes to the beach, she puts it on the table with her husband, so it's in between us, and now we can both listen to it at a reasonable volume
without
annoying your neighbors.
That's a good
But
point.
if you want to, it will give you a couple more ugga-duggas when you crank it up.
Go ahead, crank it up.
All the way.
Yeah, because you're listening to it over our microphones. It's got a good bass to it, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
So it has a lot of bass. That's one thing that small speakers really struggle with.
Yeah.
And we all like a lot of bass.
Yeah.
So what we did is we have a single 2¼ inch driver on both sides, and it's only a 3-inch tall speaker. So we basically took it all the way to the edge.
The whole thing is 7 inches by 3.5 by 3.5.
And on the bottom side, we have, we're getting to that.
I was just going to say, you got to tell everybody about the phone call.
On the bottom side, we have what are called bass radiators. So it's not a traditional woofer, it's a radiator. That's what also keeps it waterproof. So it's a sealed speaker. You can throw these into 3 feet of water for up to 30 minutes, but those woofers will give you enough bass to sound like you would expect from a speaker at this price point.
I mean, seriously, you know, there's really nothing on the bottom. I mean, that's kind of the bottom. You can lay it like this. You can set it like that if you want to. But the whole thing is that it is waterproof. It is dust proof. So if my husband wants to put it in his woodworking shop, he can do that. Here's the other thing. Go back to what happens with a phone call.
Okay, so viewers, pay attention. We are in holiday time.
Yeah. And you can get this by Christmas.
Yes. even better.
Yeah.
So holiday time, a lot of very important phone calls are going to happen around this time, and we've all been there. We take a phone call, we put it on speakerphone, you get the family around just so we can hear the loved ones on the other end.
Yeah.
With our products, we have a microphone built in. So now this can be not just your portable office, but it can be the phone call center for those very important family phone calls all year long.
So,
my wife and I talked to her mom, our mother-in-law. We put this in the kitchen, connected to the phone, and now I can cook, do everything around the house while listening to the phone call.
That's amazing. So you can listen, but you can also hear, but you can also speak, etc. Here's the other thing I want to quickly mention is that this weighs 2.4 pounds, not even 2.5 pounds. So if you are going somewhere and you want to take it with you, you can do that. You know, the best part, now let's talk about charging, because this actually charges how and how long can I use it before I got to recharge it?
So yes, it charges. And what's that phrase they like to use on TV? But wait, there's more. So it's not just a great battery life. So this has an up to 24-hour battery life, and that's at a reasonable volume.
Yeah.
But my favorite feature is if I take this with me on the go and I play music all day long, what am I worried about?
My phone.
I'm worried about my phone dying. We included reverse charging over USB-C. So you're going to have most newer Apple products or Android products. If it's not USB-C, you can use an adapter, but it'll reverse charge your phone. So if you're the DJ, you don't have to worry about your phone running out of steam.
That's awesome. It's literally, you can have it playing music and charging up your phone at the same time. There's only 1,200 to go around. This is brand new today. You can get it home for $24 a month for 5 monthly payments and get it in time for Hanukkah or Christmas. E3 25117. Marcus, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
That was perfect. Thank you. And in the meantime, Terry is coming up next. And by the way, don't forget about that beautiful jewelry from David Marcus.